And you're pretty known for being an entertainer. Do you think that is how it should be? Do you think, I mean, do you like that it's set up that way? I mean, you just talked about politics, but that the entertainers get the big fights, or do you think it should be, like every other sport, the competitors that show up that are most deserving get it?
Yeah, see, the thing is that this isn't really a sport. This is a circus. This is I don't even know how to explain it. It's just it's not a sport. If it was sport, they'd go by rankings. They would do this and that. If you win the AFC championship, you're going to the championship game. It's not like that in UFC. I won the interim championship and they didn't let me fight for the defending championship. So they just do whatever they want as a business. And what separates it and doesn't make a sport is there's no union and there's no act. We don't have like an Ali act where there's a split the revenue right down the middle. You got, the fighter and the promoter equal pay. It's not like that in the UFC. They're taking 90% of the money and they're leaving 10% for the fighters to fight for. And really that 10% for the guys up top that are making the money. So, the guys are fighting for that top paycheck and to be the top guy. And let's be honest, man, if you want to put on fights, exciting fights and entertain people outside the cage and make people want to interested in you and want to watch you because you have a personality, then, you're going to get more money. People are disinterested in some people and they don't want to watch those people fight. And if you don't get people interested in you, whether they love you or hate you, because it's the same thing. If they love you, they're tuning in to watch you because they want to see you win. If they hate you, they're tuning in because they want to see you lose. So either way, just get them to love you or hate you, make them have a reaction about you, and you're going to get paid the top dollar.
Yeah, I love your story because you talked about it on Candace Owens and I think one more podcast. But you just talked about where your career was and how everything was going, and I feel like a lot of fighters they complain about that situation. They'll say, "Well, UFC is not promoting me or whatever," and um, I just feel like there's not a lot of action taken. Like if you want to be promoted, like promote yourself, like take the initiative, and I feel like obviously I don't necessarily agree with everything you've said or done, but you took a stand and you said, no, I'm not going to complain about people not promoting me. I'm going to do my thing and I'm going to be marketable and promotable.
Yeah, and the UFC they tell you that you need to be a self promoter, and if you want that top carrot, then you need to go out there and earn it yourself. We're not going to give you anything, and people know that. But the thing is, with most fighters, they don't want to put it all on the line because they don't want to have to deal with the backlash. They don't want to put all the marbles in the middle in case they don't get all the marbles, then they're going to feel like an idiot. So I'm not afraid to put it all on the line. Most of these fighters are, and going back to yeah, there is some things that I know a lot of people don't agree with that I do, but that's we all have different opinions and we all believe different things. It doesn't make one better than the other and doesn't make one right or the other, but a lot of things that I do are within truth, and there's a lot of truth to it. And I'm not out here making lies or doing things that are complete lies. There's always a realm of truth to everything I do. And I just try and be real and be honest. I'm doing this for business, man. This is marketing and promotion, and if people don't understand the show business side of that, that's their problem, not mine.